averaging 20 points per game since the injury that sidelined Jermaine O'Neal. And Miller tortured the Heat with 23 points in the game here in February. Here's Miller coming around the screen and firing. Well, that is vintage, really. Reggie Miller put that in a time capsule. Games. That's number 193 of the year for DJ. Here's Miller. Answers back with a long two.
Yeah, Reggie Miller's one of those guys. You have to follow him off screens. You can't try.
Indiana has 4. 3-point Miami lead. Almost 5 minutes in. Nice pass by Miller. A Steven Jackson three is right on target. Steven Jackson averaging 18 points per game. Shannon Anderson's second foul. It was the Heat's first team foul. Now Reggie Miller, he's moved into the #1 free throw shooter in the NBA this year at 93%, just ahead of Denver's Earl Boykins. We will keep him out until Saturday night in New Orleans. Players were able to do that in the same year. Steven Jackson off the loose ball, another three. It's good. Steven Jackson and for Dwyane Wade, incredible footwork and quickness. He has a dozen first-half points. Heat lead by 4, under a minute to go in the second quarter. Reggie Miller draws a foul. It counts. Shannon Anderson committing the foul. 2 first downs.
No, I think we got to keep him here with the Heat.
You're right. Reggie Miller, 3 of 3 at the foul line tonight. Miller makes the free throw. And not only one of the best players in the NBA at the tender age of 23, Dwyane Wade, one of the NBA's most entertaining players.
Yes, he is, and he's getting national acclaim. The more articles you read, the more it's filtering over to his teammates.
Miami on an 8-2 run has tied the game at 58. That would be our 12th tie, and it doesn't stay tied for long. Reggie Miller hit it from downtown and drew the foul on Shannon Anderson. Reggie Miller, the NBA's all-time three-point shooting king, and if he continues to shoot free throws like this, he'll be the 3rd player to ever win 5 different free throw percentage crowns. And has it through an errant pass, intercepted by Pollard. Pollard saves it into Miller, 3 in the air. Reggie Miller, 9 of his 19 here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll have problems defending him down there, so he's got to be more aggressive going to the basket.
Here's Miller from downtown.
2-pointer that time.
And Reggie Miller on fire here in the 3rd quarter. Position to an entirely new level, both physically and intellectually. Now Stan Van Gundy hit with a technical foul. By the way,
covering your teammates back. Dwyane Wade gets the turnover. 3 guys hustle back and get it back.
Yeah, Reggie Miller, 22 points for Miller, his first deuce of the 4th quarter.
That's called greatness right there.
This is Steven Jackson, 3 in the air. No good. Rebound Pacers. Crozier gives it up. Jackson, 3 to tie.
Well, you get
with 2/10 of a second to go.
Well, the way this series is gone, you just knew Jackson was going to bury that shot. I looked up at the clock to see if there was enough time. There was. Jackson was wide open off that rebound, off the pass, and he buried the J with 2/10 of a second left.
I cannot believe that sequence. It's been over 30 in each of the first 2 games against Indiana. Miami leads by 2. Reggie Miller ties the game.
Wow, Keon Dooling sniffed out that play. That was a slip to a
30 this year.
You got one guy who's had a great career near the end of it, burying a shot, and you got another guy who's starting a great career who put the Heat up again.
And here's that other guy, Reggie Miller. He has both Pacer field goals in the overtime. We're tied at 98. 36 minutes. It's 102-98 Miami, 2:38 remaining here in overtime from Conseco Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Anthony Johnson straightaway triple. It's good.
He gets the free shot because Reggie Miller got open off those baseline screens. Second clock beat.
That's the last place you want to be, in the pickle jar with the clock running down. Well, now the Heat have to have a stop here. Down by 4. Miller against Dooling. Tough shot. Oh,
How can you play better defense than that by Keon Dooling? Reggie Miller, for the 9,000th time in his career, it seems, buries a shot.
This year against Miami, and if he does win the free throw percentage title, which he has the lead in, he'll be just the third to win it at least 5 times. Of 25 tonight from the line. The Heat. Well, they missed 19 free throws in Miami when they lost in overtime. And that ends it. Well, it is a disturbing end result. Reggie Miller and the Pacers have their way again with Miami.